Evening. I'd like to introduce the winner of category of most improved DISCOM. I have with me Mr. Munjal, who is from Tata Power Delhi Distribution Limited. He's head of strategy. Mr. Munjal, how do you feel after winning this award, sir?
Uh, Firstly, thank you so much for inviting us over and conferring this award on us. Uh, Receiving any award is always an honor, and it gives you impetus, and it gives that recognition makes you even work harder and improve further.
Sir, tell us something about the story of how Tata Power Delhi Distribution did this excellent job of cutting down losses, improving efficiency, something that the rest of India aspires to.
Well, it's been a long journey. I'm sorry, we've been at it for the last 10 years, and the kind of loss reduction that we've achieved over the last 10 years is probably unprecedented anywhere. I'm sorry, we would have reduced losses from by around 80%, starting from 53% when we took over the business in 2002 to around 10.5% at the end of 2012. And there have been initiatives which are technology related. There have been initiatives which are related to commercial initiatives, which are basically related to cleaning up the database. What you call getting back to the consumers and influencing them. Working with society, we're working with NGOs. So there's a huge amount of work which has gone towards what you call it's been a big mix of a lot of strategies which have been adopted, both man management, behavioral, advocacy with the government, and technology related, which have gone towards helping us in facilitating in reduction of losses.
One of the things that we've noticed is even in the Delhi Electricity Regulatory Commission hearings, whenever someone stands up to make a point, a consumer wants to make a point, he starts with the sentence that, okay, we're very happy with the services that we're getting from the distribution licensees and that it is much better than it was 10 years back when the thing was privatized. So out here, the fact that Delhi has had this excellent model, the fact that you've succeeded so well, why isn't it that we can replicate this same thing all across India?
In fact, that is what we've been suggesting and advocating to all the policy makers, to various states, etc. But I guess there's somewhere along, the idea of privatization seems to be putting off, the various states, etc. And there are other models which now the governments are looking at, which is the franchisee-based model, and there's another model which is being recommended by the Planning Commission, so which is concession-based, PPP model. But we feel that the Delhi model, which is a tested model, can easily be replicated. And if there are certain concerns on, let's say, valuation, there are certain concerns on assets being transferred for a certain price, etc., which have created some kind of let's say, uncertainty in the minds of the political bigwigs and the public per se. Well, they can easily be taken care of. The model can be suitably tweaked, and it can be implemented. It just requires a bit of political will.
There's a lot of talk in the air now of consumer choice and the fact that the consumer can now choose his power supplier, especially the 1 megawatt plus consumer. Is there going to be a day in the near future or maybe long-term future where a consumer can indeed choose his own power supplier?
We've been advocating for that for a very long time now, and I guess the Electricity Act 2003-2 is now being amended. It's in the process of being amended, and with the carrier and the content part of the businesses now being, there's a proposal to segregate them. And well, I foresee that day coming pretty soon when we'll see that consumers will have that choice to opt for a supplier of their own choice.
Mr. Puneet Munjal, thank you so much for joining us and congratulations once again.